When your employees had to travel a fair distance for a job, how did you deal with that?
Um, well, there's a couple of things to worry about there. One, what we discovered was when they had to travel more than say a half an hour or something like that, it could reflect on the amount of time they actually spent on the job. So say for example they were getting somewhere and there's going to be 4 hours work when they got there, but they had to travel say over an hour to get there and obviously an hour back again. If they weren't being compensated for the travelling time, then they would seek to get that out of the job, i.e. they do the job in 3 hours instead. And if the thing that you're selling requires a lot of service when you get to a place, then by all means you must include that in your price to the customer. If you're hoping that your employee or your contractor is going to still put the same amount of time in at the destination where the job takes place, irrespective of how much time he or she has travelled, then for certain you're heading for a bit of a disappointment, because quite frankly they're gonna try and get the job done faster. Faster, generally speaking, means cutting corners. Cutting corners, generally speaking, means trouble with the customers downstream one way or another, or the customers phoning you up and saying, well, actually I didn't think the guy really did a very good job, even if he had. The impression he might have given them was one of speed and lack of attention to detail. So if you're a contractor employee, whatever you want to call them, if they have to travel a distance to do a job and it's the same job, whether it's 5 minutes away or 1 hour and 5 minutes away, then it should be reflected in their income, and obviously it should be reflected in the price that you're charging for the job.